So you've made a very major film of Deepti Naval's career called Saath Saath.
Saath Saath, yeah.
I think it's quite a landmark film. It's a character she's remembered for in her film career. So tell me something about how did you meet her?
See, Deepti Naval I met in a very strange circumstances. I was in FTI. I was direction student. I was doing my final diploma film, and I needed a character for that diploma film. I was searching, and there was no acting batch in our period. The year I was, there was no acting students. We had to take from outside. I was in search, and somebody decided me this new girl is there, which Shyam Benegal has taken. Junoon had not released, and meanwhile I had tried to adjust some dates and some thing, and I was trying. I was fixed dates. My diploma dates was approaching, so I came to Bombay at that time. I came to Bombay and I found the address and I met her. And I wanted to see, I wanted to listen just yes or no, whether she is doing it or not, so that I should go for the next hunt. So I went to her and I said, मेरी डिप्लोमा फिल्म है, 3 दिन का शूट है और इंस्टीट्यूट में पैसे नहीं मिलते हैं, हॉस्टल में रहना पड़ेगा और हॉस्टल में मच्छर भी है.
Okay.
That's all. And if you're still interested, I can narrate you the subject. She said, no, I'm coming to shoot.
Okay.
And then she came to FTI. We shot the diploma film called Sadma. Then we shot a song also. दो दीवाने शहर में, सतीशा and Deepti Naval. दो दीवाने शहर में, which we showed to Gulzar also. And then we came to Bombay. I passed that
So
time.
that was your song exercise in FTI?
That was my song exercise in
Wow.
FTI.
Okay.
And we came to Bombay. By the time her Junoon also had released. She was a little known personality, and Satisha was struggling actor, and I was struggling director. Of course, I was assistant to Ramesh Talwar also. So we were having 3 tins with us of films. At that time there was no DVD, no VHS. One was diploma film Sadma, one was song दो दीवाने शहर में, and one was documentary on Cafe Azmi which I had made. Cafe Azmi documentary which used to as a bait to call the people. Come and see Cafe documentary on Cafe Azmi. And me, Deepti Naval, Satisha, sitting there. Yeah. And people used to come to see the documentary on Cafe Azmi. Yeah. And then we used to show the song. We used to show the diploma film. And then we used to show the documentary also, which was very well made documentary because Cafe Saab is such a good personality. And sometimes Cafe Saab himself used to be present over there. So we used to introduce ourselves and show our work under the Cafe Saab documentary, and we showed to Gulzar, to Shyam Benegal, to everyone in the industry. We showed our song and diploma film. And meanwhile, I had written a script as an exercise in FTI. So I just applied that.
Script for the Saath Saath?
Saath Saath. As exercise, I wrote it. Because we had to submit as an exercise as a feature film also. And Basu Bhattacharya was the chief moderator at that time, and he read the script because he was examiner. He said, "Iska film banao, tum iska film banao." I said, "Dada, there is no money. Who will finance me? तुम NNDC में अप्लाई करो." तो NNDC में applied National Film Development Corporation. At that time, it was the Film Finance Corporation, FFC. And of course, many people I knew who were there, like Dr. Aima Somraza was there as a big person. And then there was Basu Bhattacharya, of course, himself. And there were Rishikesh Mukherjee. And they all liked the script. And the film Saath Saath was born. And then, tell me.
When did you think that you wanted to cast Deepti in?
From the beginning. From the very beginning. Deepti, I knew that with this thing. And that time, Farooq Sheikh was, of course, had studied with me in the college also. So, this like, he was there. Because Dilip Dhawan was the only person who was having some money to apply to NFDC because they needed 10,000 rupees deposit. So we became so he became the producer. So one of us was the producer, one of us was the director, one of us was the sound recordist because Jagmohan was passed with us. One of us was editor because David Dhawan passed with us. So everybody was the batch. It film was made by batchmates. One of us was cameraman. Sunil Sharma passed with us. So like it was, and I used to be friendly. Used to friendly means I knew Javed Akhtar because I was assistant in a film which was written by Salim Javed. So I used to go to Javed Saab's house to take the scenes. Dialects were written by him. So I knew him, so I also knew that he does poetry. But at that time he was not come out as a poet.
So
and
songs were written
songs
by
were
him.
written by him.
Such beautiful.
Yes, immortal music. And Kuldeep Singh was the music director who was doing with theatre with me and who was also a college friend. So it was a movie called made by friends who are together. So the film was called Saath Saath.
Oh, but how was your experience of your first film with Deepti?
Tremendous. Tremendous. In fact, I am planning a sequel to it with Deepti Naval and Farooq Sheikh playing their age. And another generation questioning because Saath Saath was the film of the values, about the values. So I'm all set to do the feature film. I did try to work 2 or 3 times again to work with Deepti, but somehow or other it did not materialize other than one serial we did together called Mukammal, which was produced and directed by Ashok Pandit, written by me.
But at that time, like Saath Saath is a very, very powerful role, both by Deepti and Farooq. What did you think of, what was her approach of reaching the character that she was playing in the film?
Deepti has got a very natural approach. Deepti does not work on the character. Deepti works on herself. She does not prepare the character. She prepares herself. She does not act. She becomes the character. And that is what Deepti Naval as an actress is. Deepti Naval just speaks truth, whether in real life, whether as a painter, whether as a poet, or whether as an actor. She just speaks the truth. Because she does not act, she does not pretend, she does not play someone. She plays herself.
Because when I was talking to her, she told me that when she was doing the role, probably you felt that she was very casual during the shoot, and
Yeah.
you were not sure how she's going to
Yes, I
deliver.
do.
But when you
Because-
saw the footage, then you realized what
Yeah,
it's
because I didn't know her method of working. So I was saying that she is not. I was like a little worried that she is not preparing.
Yeah.
She is not getting ready to act.
Because it's
She
a
is
very
not
complex character.
very complex character. But later on, I realized that she does not act. So she was not acting. This is study which I am telling you about. Deepti, who notified me. I noted it later on that she just becomes the character. So director is always worried that she looks very casual. She does not prepare. She is not. I don't think she is giving her 100%, but she is not giving her 100%. She has become the 100%. That's what Deepti Naval is.
To change the battery?
Yeah, just move.
Sure, let's check
You
this out.
will. You always look this side or this side?
I think you're talking with her,
Yeah,
so
that's what you can be as near as possible to the camera so that I can talk to you directly.
that's perfect.
Yeah, that's
Is that
fine.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just,
You want to see?
yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, can you just talk a bit?
Yeah, this is like
Okay.
I met Deepti Naval when I was in FTI.
Yeah, okay, let's start.
Okay.
Let's start? Let's start. Also, I learned from Deepti that this whole film was probably shot in one house. Most of it.
Yeah, mainly in two houses. One was the first one, which was like ये तेरा घर ये मेरा घर, ये घर बहुत हसीन है, and the second one where the climax happens. Two houses, and both the houses were the houses of the friends.
So, what was the atmosphere like when the whole shoot
Atmosphere
was happening?
was very friendly atmosphere. In fact, we were shooting the film, which were everyone used to be present on the set. Everyone used to be present on the dubbing. Everyone used to be present on the publicity meet. Every meeting. So there was no question of that who is director and who is the sound recordist and who is an actor. Everyone used to be together and present over there. Even Javasab attended many of our meetings and many of our trials, many of our editing sessions, and so it was the film which was being made together. So it was not a question of that. Everybody used to come in the morning to be on the set. जिसका सीन होता था उसका सीन हम लोग कर लेते थे, जिसका सीन आता था उसका in fact one of the houses, the second house which friend of us has given, he was staying in the hotel because we were shooting in this house for 8 days. We were shooting in his house, so he was staying in the hotel with his own money, spending own money.
And he gave you the house.
He gave us the house
Okay.
because atmosphere was such. It was the film like film students are making their final film of the institute. It was not the film which was made by a commercial unit.
But any particular incident you remember during the shoot? I know it's been more than like 30 years or something, but something you remember?
Yeah, many incidents like there was costumes which has to be hired. We needed a red sari for the song, which they have to walk out from the party. Unfortunately, that song is not in the film. Walk out, and there was no red sari. So Deepti has to ring 4-5 people and find out the sari, and the sari was brought. Then we were having at least 4 saris on the set. So those were given. There was one actor who was doing the film, role of a professor, but somehow or the other, last moment he got some other commercial break, and we could not. And I went to A.K. Angar. I said, my actor is not there, so why don't you please help us do this role? He said, but I am shooting tomorrow with another director. So I went to director.
Okay.
I said, my such and such is film, and my shooting will be cancelled if he is not there. I don't have an actor. And he was a very big commercial director. And
So he agreed?
he cancelled his shooting. I said, you shoot. I like the honesty. So he cancelled his shooting. Ismail Shroff was his name. But that's how I went to Sudha Chopra. She was working for DD, Doordarshan. I said, there's a role of a professor, lady professor, and I want you to do it, and I don't have money. She said, okay. So that's how the film was made.
But you've known Deepti in such a beautiful film that you've done together. And since you said that you knew her before, she was a friend. So what do you say about Deepti as a friend, as a person you've known in her real life?
See, all these incidents which I am telling you, Deepti was almost accompanying me everywhere. Deepti was accompanying me from the production to the editing to the dubbing to everywhere. Because Deepti is never involved in a production only as an actor. She is involved fully. Like I've seen her in Rang Birangi, I've seen her in so many films. And I enjoy her, I love her on the screen. And different personality which I see, I know that she always become the part of the production. So Deepti is not with you as an actor, she is with you as a pillar. She is, all these incidents I am telling you could not have happened. Deepti and of course Farooq being there. Because Deepti was involved in every aspect of filmmaking. And that is how I somehow or the other knew that she will become a director. Because she was interested in filmmaking, she is interested in filmmaking more than acting. Acting plus. She is in your product. When you sign her as an actor, actually you sign the actor plus.
Have you seen the film that she has made?
I've seen the film which she has made.
What was it?
And
What do you
in
think?
fact, I was involved with the, not involved, I'll say. She was narrated the script also to me when she was about to shoot. And I was having some difference of opinion as creative person. But those were the difference of opinion. She was not wrong in her approach. She was right and truthful her approach. And I am sure, and I have got experience also, that one only succeeds in those things which one is truthful. Even if you can listen the words of wisdom or words of great words, you try to adopt them, you cannot. what you can narrate rightly is truth. And Deepti, I think truth is as Deepti's second name.
Absolutely.
She is truthful. She is. That's why she might must have offended many people for being truthful. But she is.
Do you think that there could have been many more such films like Saath Saath which she should have worked in, but
I wish. She never was comfortable with the cinema in which she was not convinced. Like she did commercial films also, Chashme Badur, and like they are better films, commercially successful also. Saath Saath was one of them, Chashme Badur was one of them. Rang Birangi is another films, which she has done a lot of commercial films, hit films. But she has never done the bad films. Chirutha she has done, which was appreciated a lot. I don't think she has been involved in a bad film. Because
so she's stuck to choosing the roles which she was convinced about.
I will not like you to word stuck. She decided. She decided to be choosy. Because when you say you are stuck with choosing the role, then you are not feeling happy with your decision. Then you are stuck. She is very happy with her decision. She has lived the life, and she is living the life on her terms and her liking. That is what Deepti Naval is.
So do we look forward to your remake
you
of
s-
Saath Saath?
I myself is looking forward.
Have you written the script?
Yes, I've written the script. Yes. Deepti Naval is truth. Deepti Naval is living life on her terms. And Deepti Naval is creating the world of her liking. She is always in the process of creating the word of her liking, the way a bird is making the nest in which he is going to live. She is always creating a nest of her liking. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Anything else you would like to say?
No, I think everything has been
Yeah,
said.
I think it's been very
Sure.
very nice.